but also on the coaching fraternity and beyond? Is it possible that Sean Payton took that position to protect that? It's a relatively rhetorical question for the moment, Coach. Stay with me. We watched the Denver Broncos look like straight garbage last year. They were the worst offense in the National Football League, ranked dead last in points scored. 10 games out of the 17 they played, they failed to score 20 points. They were god-awful. Russell Wilson, a Super Bowl champion, was horrendous. He's never looked worse. Never looked worse. Take all of those things into consideration and then understand that the ownership group that came into the Denver Broncos organization had arrived in August. So training camp's already taking place. The season's about to begin. You got new ownership in place. They're just like taking a wait and see approach because they arrived too late to really make any kind of changes, all right? So you leave it to Nathaniel Hackett. Why did Nathaniel Hackett get that job in Denver? Somebody needs to say it, so I'm going to say it. If you recall, there was this quote-unquote kind of sweepstakes going on for Aaron Rodgers, who was alluding to retirement, ultimately wanting to get out of Green Bay. Denver supposedly was a team that would be considered. It got Nathaniel Hackett the job because they thought they were going to get Aaron Rodgers. And when they couldn't get him, they ultimately settled on Russell Wilson, okay? You're Sean Payton. You've been in this league, associated with this league for decades, just like Coach Herm Edwards. There's a certain protocol. There's a certain way to go about doing things. This is the National Football League. There were predecessors who arrived before you that did it the way it was supposed to be done. Instead, Nathaniel Hackett was perceived as somebody who rode the coattails of Aaron Rodgers to get a job that he ultimately didn't deserve, that he ultimately proved he didn't deserve. And it wasn't even, if you listen to Sean Payton, he wasn't even talking about the football field. He was saying this pomp and circumstance going on, this PR, and all of this other nonsense that impedes the ability to succeed on a football field. He was at the core of that. And that, to me, is what Sean Payton was speaking about. So taking that into consideration, Coach, how do you feel?
You make a lot of great points, Stephen A., and I don't disagree. The only thing I disagree with is this. You do that inside the building. You can voice everything that you just said inside the building. When you go public, that's bad ball, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. As a guy that's been in that league for over 30 years, I've never seen a coach do this. I've never seen a coach do that, Stephen A. Right? So, never. Sean has a right to say whatever he wants. He's the head ball coach. But this was kind of disappointing. I was like scratching my head. I said, why would he do this?
That's what I'm saying.
What good does it do?
I agree with you, but what I'm saying is he's never done it. No coach ever has. And he's not new. He's been here for decades. So why would he violate that code? I think that's a question worth answering.
Yeah, clearly he's trying to send a message. We got to roll, guys. Again, just 1 hour today. Don't forget Jets at Broncos, week 5. Get your popcorn ready. Still to come, the stakes are always high in Jerry's world. But find out why someone here says all the pressures on Dak this year, or is it on his coach? And UFC 291 will be a showdown this weekend when Poirier and Gaethje enter the octagon again. Daniel Cormier here to weigh in on what we can expect.
Don't stop, rock like tick-tock. Don't stop the clock to break the dawn.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels.
I used to go missing all the time. I let everyone down. I even let Shannon Sharp down.
Yeah, you let me down.
They've been told how you feel yourself doesn't matter, that electrolytes are all the same. And just like that, they're gone. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Could be the difference between dominating and disappearing. Gatorade, rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
Eli Manning, welcome to the fine life.
Doesn't get any better than this. Be a shame if it rained, though, and that's why I brought these. Boop, boop, boop. See? Now they're protected.
These are very cute.
I'm also loving these dinky umbrellas. Wait, Andy, what's wrong? I'm not sad. It's just really validating to hear such positivity,
Wow, that's real.
Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to drink this now.
It was your idea to bring the umbrella.
Yeah, I didn't think it through.
These used cars look the same, but Carfax can show how damage history affects the value. Your damage has always been visible. We're twins.
Stop overpaying. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com.
Identical twins.
With artificial intelligence, groundbreaking transparent hood technology, and intuitive design inside and out, this is the all-new GLC, completely reimagined.
Wherever you go, wherever you stay, all you need is one key. Earn and use rewards across Expedia, Hotels.com, and Vrbo.
Wendy's is open until midnight or later. So give in to those cravings. Get that Baconator.
Give me one honk if you want a Baconator.
Let me get that beat for 6 strips of bacon. Oh, there it is.
When I say bacon, you say Ader. Bacon.
Woo! Let me get a toot on the mega.
All right.
Okay. Now, when I say...
Dude.
Sorry.
When the craving strikes, go night mode and choose wisely. Choose Wendy's Baconator.
The rematch you have all been waiting for. This is the fight that everybody wants to see. Dustin Poirier will fight anybody, anytime. Have you ever seen anything like Justin Gaethje? The most violent man in the most violent sport. Buckle your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen.
Coming back really inspired me to want to be my very best for this team. It's really showing up every single day, knowing I can lead a generation coming in after me.
If you're watching this Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance commercial, there's a good chance that you're alive. And if you're not, well, this may not be of interest to you. Now, I know what you're thinking. Life insurance? I'm going to live forever. Death is what happens to other people. Well, for the sake of argument, let's assume you're wrong and that someday you won't be watching TV anymore. I know it's not easy to talk about, so I'll do the talking. If you're 50 plus and alive, you can apply for Gerber Life Guaranteed Life Insurance with guaranteed acceptance, regardless of your health. And since this life insurance is guaranteed, you don't have to get a medical exam. In fact, you don't even have to fill out a health questionnaire. For a free quote, just call 800-600-8127. Then when you stop, if you stop watching TV, your family can use the insurance money to help cover your final expenses or anything else. For a free quote, call today, 800-600-8127. Your kids already inherited your ears, allergies, and questionable singing voice. Don't make them inherit your final expense tab too.
Good day. Welcome back to First Take on this Feel Good Friday. We are coming to you live from above the Heineken River Deck at Pier 17 in New York City. Thank you for hanging with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Who is the BMF of the Octagon?
Their 2018 fight was arguably the fight of the decade. They're running it back tomorrow night at UFC 291 main card event. Let's check out the tail of the tape. So Poirier comes in as the second-ranked lightweight fighter in the division with Gaethje right behind him at third. Both fighters have the exact same 6-2 record since they met in 2018. On that note, we welcome in former UFC champ Daniel Cormier, friend of the show. DC, what's going on? Great to see you.
Thank you guys for having me again, man. Beautiful Salt Lake City for a massive UFC fight. Nothing better.
It's going to be epic. All right, DC, one of the main storylines in this fight is that Poirier and Gaethje will be fighting for the BMF title. What's the significance of that title, and why are these two so perfect to battle it out for it?